Not only is Governor Hochul looking to combat hate and gun violence, but also the rise in domestic terrorism, strengthening state gun laws, and a major crackdown on social media sites that promote extremist acts of violence.
He got in his car after surveillance and visiting the site in the past and drove 3 hours with one goal, and that was to execute black New Yorkers.
And Governor Hochul says her goal is to help stop the violence across the state, unveiling a package which proposes legislation to close gun loopholes and strengthen gun reporting. Captain Bill Salt with the Elmira Police Department says the goal with legislation like this is to help reduce crime. He explains under New York State penal law, there is a definition of a firearm and believes Hochul wants to include more types of weapons into that category.
To charge more people with a crime. Obviously, the ghost guns are a huge issue for us. When they're not marked, they don't have serial numbers, they're not tracked or traced by law enforcement or any state or federal database.
Hochul also issued 2 executive orders, one that would require state police to seize guns under the state's red flag law to prohibit potentially dangerous people from possessing and purchasing weapons. Officials say Peyton Gendron, the 18-year-old active shooter, had an AR-15 rifle, which was purchased legally but illegally modified. Gendron had undergone a medical evaluation after making murder-suicide threats at his high school. However, no action was taken to keep him from purchasing weapons.
He's got some radical ideology and some clearly racist hatred towards people.
Something else Hochul is pushing to pass? Bills that would mark bullets and cartridge cases with a unique fingerprint. Captain Salt says this will help them identify the gun that was used to fire bullets in a crime. It's identifiable, like a serial number.
Microstamping is more unique. It's going to have a micro stamp on the firing pin, so when we get shell casings from a crime scene, we can send those to the lab and they will be able to identify that this was fired from a specific gun.
Now, Hochul's other executive order is designed to target online extremism and establish a new domestic terrorism unit with the Office of Counterterrorism, and will have state police dedicate a unit to monitoring social media sites for extremist threats. She's also requesting the AG's office investigate social media sites that promote hate and the role they play in these acts of violence.